These are the top 4 wireless routers in the market that will make sure you get the maximum speed your connection allows. Number 4 is the Netgear Orbi. If you own a large home that's in dire need for something that can give you faithful and fast internet connections through the house, then your needs will be satisfied by the Netgear Orbi. It's not just a router, but has one more satellite to go with. Together, these two give you just what you need, which is dependable connections through your home. When you hear this, you'll be picturing ugly-looking devices, and you'll be so wrong. The device, or rather devices, are neat and quite cute. They're made of white plastic. One major difference is the type and number of ports that adorns each device. The router has a sync button, 3 LAN, 1 Ethernet WAN port, 1 USB 2.0, and a standard DC power port. The satellite mimics all of this, but changes WAN port for a LAN port. It has a separated lid that holds LEDs which light up in different colors, depending on the connection quality. A solid blue ring which indicates a strong, stable connection, an amber ring that details a fair connection, and a magenta ring that indicates a poor connection. The Orbi router and its satellite broadcast 3 distinct bands of Wi-Fi, one at 2.4, another at 5, and one more that's 5 as well that's locked off from normal access. It's through this second hidden 5 band that the router delivers a Wi-Fi signal to the satellite and back, and won't take up the same bandwidth being used by your various devices. Orbi broadcasts both Wi-Fi signals under a single SSID and will switch between them per device, on a location basis to maintain a consistent experience. Number 3 is the Synology RT2600AC. There are some users who just won't be satisfied by having a plug-and-play setup when it comes to networking. If you're one of those people, then this beast from Synology is the perfect companion. The RT2600AC is a quad-stream router with top speeds of up to 1733 megabits per second on the 5G band and up to 800 Mbps on the 2.4 band. This feature will make you baby its operating system called Synology Router Management. That works like a modern operating system similar to Windows or Mac OS. Within a web interface, it allows for opening multiple windows, search notifications, transition effects, and more. There's a control panel where most settings are located, a desktop with shortcuts to its main features and settings, a start button that brings more shortcuts, and even a package center where you can install packages that add more functions to the router. Synology offers 8 free apps with more on the way. The download station can download files from any source, including FTP servers, DHCP servers, or file sharing services like BitTorrent. The intrusion prevention package can protect your home network in various ways. It also gives detailed reports and analysis, including the ability to pinpoint on a world map where detected threats are coming from. Straight out the box has a strong slate of built-in features and settings. The web filtering, which is part of the parental control feature, can block internet access based on categories like adult media, social media, advertising, and more. You can even block specific domains. The RT2600AC also allows for deep customization of your Wi-Fi network and other common network settings. It has all the settings you need, such as port forwarding, dynamic DNS, MAC filtering, and so on. At number 2, we have the Netgear Nighthawk X10AD7200. If you want the fastest speed out there, and got a fair amount of cash to spare, then this is the best for you. This one's like a supercar. It's fast, but there are compromises to be made, and it's ridiculously expensive. But then again, supercars are for the fanboys, fanatics who can afford the luxury. As you would expect, something this expensive is filled to the brim with all sorts of wireless goodness, including multi-user, multiple inputs, multiple outputs, data streaming, circuitry for 60 GHz, 802.11ad networking, and 160 MHz Wi-Fi technology, and a 10G SFP plus LAN port, more commonly seen on enterprise-level routers. It has 4 adjustable antennas, which contain blue LEDs that light up when the Wi-Fi radios are active, and there's a long line of LED indicators positioned along the front edge of the router, like for power, internet, 2.4 GHz, 5 GHz, and 60 GHz radio bands, guest networks, 6 GB LAN ports, a 10G SPF and LAN port, and 2 USB ports. Here, you'll also find a WPS button and a Wi-Fi on and off. There's 2 USB 3.0 ports located on the left side of the router, and around back are 6 GB LAN ports, a WAN port, an SPF and LAN port, and power, reset, and LED on-off controls. The R9000 supports Ethernet port aggregation, which lets you combine 2 LAN ports to improve file transfer speeds to compatible aggregate devices. Equipped with 1.7 GHz quad-core CPUs, the R9000 is a quad-stream dual-band 802.11ac router that can hit 800 Mbps on the 2.4 GHz band and 1733 Mbps on the 5 GHz band. It supports 802.11ad networking, which operates on the 60 GHz band and is capable of throughput speeds of up to 4600 Mbps. The best router is the Asus RT-AC88U dual-band router. Apart from being famous for graphics and motherboards, Asus is also very well known to make some mighty hardware when it comes to routers. It's targeted at gamers, which is easy to infer from the gamer-specific features. As a dual-band router, it has both 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz connectivity, what strikes someone who knows what to look at in the AC3100 in the name. RT-AC88U uses a Broadcom chipset that offers a feature called Nitro QAM, which allows for higher bandwidth. RT-AC88U uses a Broadcom chipset that offers a feature called Nitro CAM, which allows for higher bandwidth than just regular AC as long as you're pairing it to a compatible adapter. It boosts the total bandwidth available from 1732 Mbps to 2167 Mbps, which is a 25% boost. This technology can theoretically boost bandwidth on the 2.4 GHz channel to 1000 Mbps. So the two together equal roughly 3167 Mbps. It's also a Wave 2AC device and supports MIMO, which allows it to serve up to 4 clients simultaneously. This is different and better than a non-MIMO router, which has to send data to each client one at a time. As far as the ports go to the RT-AC88U, it has a whopping 8 LAN ports, 1 USB 2.0 port on the back, and 1 USB 3.0 port inconveniently located at the front under a weird panel that has to be flipped open. This router also supports link aggregation by 2 of the LAN ports if you have a NAS that supports that feature. It offers a free membership to a GPN, which stands for Gamers Private Network. It takes care of the service named WT Fast. This service claims to route gaming traffic away from busy networks since it's on its own, essentially making it a private network and thereby reducing packet loss and promising better ping times. Asus also offers a mobile app that looks exactly like what you would expect. It looks so cutting edge with a real-time monitor, and basically a lot of bars and graphs that appear to show activity. Please don't forget to check the video description as it will have additional information such as pricing. This video was about the best routers in the market. If you like what you saw, then please hit like. If you want more videos in the future, then subscribe and share.